So today we are going to be changing these original Mark 6 Golf lights, rear lights. I don't know what the name of the new ones are, but I'm going to put a text bubble here of what it is. I think they're VLAND ones, I may be wrong. We're going to take out the old ones now, and then we're going to install the new ones. So let's get started. We have got a bumper in the back of the car, but that's for another project coming soon, if you know what I mean. This one is really easy. You want to take off this plastic trim here. And for most of this process, we are going to be using a Torque 25 on most of this. Screw here that we're going to unscrew now. Make sure you don't lose them. You need to pull this carpet down here. And then if you come here, you can see there's a wire here which you just squeeze in and pull. Do the screw here which goes anti-clockwise. And then just pull that out, keep that to one side as well. Pop the headlight out like that. And that is the original. Moving on to bootleg, we're going to be removing that one now. With this one it's a bit more technical. You just pull this off, and we do actually have to take all this off, this whole surround here, so we can get the wires to go from the inside. And you need to take this plastic trim off here as well, and it will go up through this rubber here, straight through there, then it will come through here and then straight into the other light here. Pull that one out, and then you just need to remove them screws. But first I'm going to remove that, and then I'm going to remove this panel and then this panel up here. You don't have to use this, but it saves you from breaking your trims most of the time. But it's a plastic trim remover, so just get it in there. And then you need to remove this nut here, which is a 10. That's it there, and then you can pull it down. As well as this one here. And now we need to take this off, which is a Torque 20, and they are up here, which is one there and one at the other side where you basically pull the boot down. And that's what they look like. You just want to pull this down, it's just clips from now on. So that is the first bit off, just this bottom layer here, which is also just done by clips. So now you can see more. The wire will go from there, and it's going to come up from there, straight up, basically following this wire loom. And then it's going to go through there, through that rubber, and will feed through here, then up here. The magnet will go on here, and it will go straight into the lights. Now you want an 8mm, and you are going to remove these. So you've got two of them. The full thread doesn't come with it, it's just a little nut, and that's on both of them. Both out now, and then you literally just pop it out of place like that. There's the other bit of the light, and that is what it should look like now. Both headlights out to the right side. Now we can move on to cleaning it and installing the new ones. I am going to give this a clean because it is dirty. You don't have to do this, but it's completely up to you, but I'm going to do it just to maintain the car whilst we've got it out. So I've just cleaned it with some all-purpose cleaner. It's looking all good now. Start installing the lights. So I'm going to put this out there now. These aren't actually brand new. They are second-hand off a crash damaged car. So hopefully they work. But the setup on this is absolutely crazy. There is so many wires. I have not done this myself personally, so I'm not getting ripped in the comments for that. Got this here, goes into these two wire connectors, and you've got the way goes. It's different on the other side as well. This has been heat shrink wrapped. Got a plug here, some other bits and bobs that we've got to try and figure out. This wire here goes on here. Push it in like that. So we've got the main light now, which goes in the body of the car. pops in as easy as that. And you want to screw it back in. You want to get this resistor wire and join it into the back of this rear light here, which is already connected to the light, which it is now. We will now connect this light, and then we'll feed this wire up on the light on the body of the car, and then we'll connect it to this light, which is in the boot lid of the car. Get this box through here, like so. Same with the other wires. And now it is in place. And then now screw them on. Get the 8mm nut and the 8mm socket. And you're going to wind it back up. That is that bit done. The lights are actually on now. We just need to wire them up. You want to tuck this relay behind here. It ain't going to move, and it's got sticky pads on the back. And then you want to feed the wiring up. And the rear light and the boot lid will clip in to this wire here. So with the wiring, it is all wired up now. I've not filmed the wiring because it's completely different to what yours will be. This has just been bodged basically. So I've got one of the relays down here, which I'm going to stick against the body of the car there, and then obviously the wiring goes up. This side I've managed to get it in, but this side I need to try. What I did was get a zip tie and bring it up, but with this side, on the driver's side, I need to get like a metal rod or something to try and get it up, but for now I'm going to leave it like that. I've zip tied it up and around, I've stuck that on with tape, and I've brought it through this gap here, which was like on the other guy's car. And then with this, I'm just going to stick it right here, and then obviously you put all the plastics back on and it'll look alright. So I've got some new 3M tape, and I'm now just going to stick it on. Just like that. And that is how it will look. Obviously it is like spaghetti junction around here because of the way they've bodged it. It should just be clip in and go like these, but it's not for some reason. They've spliced it all, so it's absolutely everywhere, so I've had to mess around doing it. That's why I've not shown the wiring in this video. These are the VLAND ones, and I'll show you how they work now. So this is the original light, which is very basic. So that's that one there, and this is the new upgraded one. As you can see, they're sequential indicators, so they glide across, and that is the difference.